Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So the next time you are in Petersfield, in the parish of Westmoreland, and you want some good food to eat, ensure that you check out Sweet Treat Restaurant and Juices. That restaurant, it is located at the back of Cinco's Plaza, right beside Sing's Supermarket. Breakfast is ready from 7:30 in the morning and they serve food straight until 7 o'clock in the night. We are talking about curry chicken, brown stew chicken, steamed vegetable, fish, you name it, Junior cook it. They also serve some good, authentic, homemade juices. Make sure the next time you are at Petersfield and you want some good food to eat, check out Junior at Sweet Treat Restaurant. I am sure you're going to be enjoying it. So, we're still at the road. Sit back, relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, in this first incident, we are learning that 2 young police officers, they are lucky to be alive. This is after they were involved in a traffic accident yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, December 14, 2022. This took place along the Montpelier Main Road in the parish of St. James. What we are learning is that these 2 young police officers, they are both stationed in the St. James Division. They were traveling in a grey Toyota Axio motor car. It was being driven by one of the police officers. They were traveling from the direction of Ramble towards Montague Bay. It is said that on reaching a certain section along the Montpelier Main Road, while negotiating a left-hand corner, the car skidded and overturned. It is said that both policemen, they came out of the car with minor injuries. Now, squaddies, uno continue sleeping on the same side. I am happy that none of you were seriously hurt. And talking about police officers, a man was arrested and charged by the police in St. Elizabeth. He was charged on Tuesday, December 13, 2022. This man, he was charged for hold-down and take-away offenses. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, man. This one, it allegedly took place at the Pedro Plains Police Station. Let that sink in. You want me to repeat it? This one, it took place at the Pedro Plains Police Station in the parish of St. Elizabeth. So, this is what we are learning. A female prisoner. Her initials are JB. She is 19 years old and she was charged for the offense of larceny as a servant. She was brought into police custody in about mid-September. In late September, a man named Marvin Montague, he is 28 years old and he's a lifeguard. He's living at Newcomb Valley District in the same parish of St. Elizabeth. Marvin, he was brought into police custody. He was charged for the offense of being in possession of counterfeit notes. Both Marvin and JB, they were being housed at the Pedro Plains Police Station lockup, albeit in different cells. Now, I don't know what's the policy at this police lockup, but something alright. Anyhow, Marvin, he stayed in police custody for about 3 weeks until he was given bail by the court. Hear this now and listen carefully. On Tuesday, November 6, 2022, a sub-officer was doing cell check at the station when JB, the female prisoner who was still in police custody, made a report to that sub-officer. JB, she complained that she had missed her period and she had an idea why she missed it. She went on to tell the police officer that while Marvin was in police lockup, Marvin spoke to her and asked her for some. Are you following me so far? You know what I'm talking about, right? You see, I can't be too explicit because my videos, they are being reported. Anyhow, that's for another video. She reported that Marvin asked her for some. She went on to say that the locks on her cell door was spoiled and Marvin, he came into the cell and they did it. She said no condom was used and she's of the belief that she's pregnant and she's suspecting that that's why she missed her period. JB, she was taken to the doctor and she was medically examined. The pregnancy test result proved that no, JB was not pregnant. Follow me now and follow me closely. Other tests were also done and those results were positive. Are you following me? Yes, the test I'm talking about is the worst that you can think. So, JB, she made a report against Marvin Montague. Marvin, he was picked up by the police and he was charged. So, the thing is, if Marvin knew that he had that thing and he went ahead and had unprotected sex with that 19-year-old girl, boy, may I tell you. Now, the police officers who were on duty when this allegedly took place, they have some serious questions to answer, and I am told that the police high command, they are probing this one. You know something? You know something? This one has the potential of costing the government a whole heap of money. Believe it or not. Why may I tell you? Anyhow, moving right along, we are learning that one man was stabbed and seriously wounded, and two men were shot in separate incidents in Montague Bay last night. One of the incidents took place at St. James Street, right in the vicinity of the Ruby's gas station. It is said that a man, he was involved in an argument with some guys at the Gully bus stop when the guys, they attacked him and juke him up with knives. He received juke up wounds to his head. This man, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. In the other incident, this one took place at Creek Street in Montague Bay. It is said that a man who has been selling in front of the Montague Bay bus park for many years, he was standing at his cart when he was approached by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum opened gunfire at this man. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. It was then realized that the man, he was shot. It was also realized that another man who was standing close by was also shot. Both of them, they were rushed to a nearby hospital where they were treated and admitted. I can tell you this, with all of the violence taking place in Jamaica, with all of the accidents taking place in Jamaica and people being brought to the hospital with injuries, trust me, the system is overwhelmed. Totally overwhelmed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, yesterday, I told you that I would be updating this story because I hadn't gotten the full details. You know how we do things already? We rather to dig more than speculate. So, we went ahead and we did some digging. You might have heard the video that we put out last night, giving you some history and what could have led to the gun attack at the home of Anthony Angus, also known as Tony. So, here is exactly what took place yesterday. Remember me tell you, you're not gonna get this detail anywhere else unless them come over here, so come copy. Yesterday morning, Wednesday, December 14, 2022, about some minutes to 10 o'clock, Melvalyn Cross, she's popularly known as Melva. Melva celebrated her 49th birthday on April 11 earlier this year. She was unemployed and she lived at Yarkbush in the Mount Carey area of St. James. Melva, she was at home in her bedroom. She was dressed in a white merino and a red underpants. In the bedroom with Melva was her daughter, Janice. Janice is 23 years old. Also in the bedroom was her son, Randy. He is 19 years old. In the front section of the house was Terrian. Terrian is 25 years old and it is said that she is Tony Angus' girlfriend. I have not yet confirmed that, so don't hold me to it. So, whilst all four persons were in the house, a hoodlum entered the house. This hoodlum, he was armed with a 9mm pistol. It is said that he saw Terry-Ann in the front of the house. He pointed the gun at Terry-Ann, but he did not shoot her. I am believing that it's one of two reasons why he didn't shoot Terry-Ann. It's either that Terry-Ann wasn't who he wanted, or he wanted to deal with his target first and then deal with Terry-Ann. So maybe he was thinking that him shooting Terry-Ann first, then his target would hear the bullets and escape. Are you following me? So he did not shoot Terry-Ann. The hoodlum went into the bedroom where Melva and her two children, Janice and Randy, were. He immediately opened gunfire at all three of them. By this time, Terry-Ann, who was in the front of the house, she ran off into some bushes. No, Terry-Ann was not kidnapped. So the hoodlum, he opened gunfire hitting Melva, Janice and Randy. He then made good his escape in the area. Persons in the area, they heard the gunshots and they called the police. When the police went on the scene, Melva, she was seen lying on her back with gunshot wounds to her head and her upper body. From all indication, Melva died on the spot. Janice, Melva's daughter, she had gunshot wounds to the right side of her neck, and her brother Randy, he had gunshot wounds to his right foot. The three of them, they were taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where Melva, she was officially pronounced. Janice, she was treated and admitted in a very serious condition, while Randy, the brother, he was treated and also admitted. As it turned out, Terry-Ann, she ran for about 2 miles through the bushes and turned up at a location in the area. Terry-Ann was not hurt. When the police processed this crime scene, 8 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So it was one hoodlum who carried out this attack, and trust me, to pinpoint a clear motive is gonna be hard, because Anthony Angus, also known as Tony, he has been implicated in a lot of mayhem in the area. Persons in the area, they are saying that they are not surprised that this attack took place. They are saying it was only a matter of time. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back.